Hey everyone, it's the Bearded Zeno. Long time no see. Been about 3 weeks since I posted the video. See the I don't even have my hair anymore. Anyways, this has been an ordeal trying to get this figure. This is the Hot Toys MMS 426 Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man Deluxe set. This thing took forever to ship. I got the notification in February that it was ready to ship, and just like, make sure you have your money ready by this date. I'm like, okay. The day rolls by. We go into March. We go into April. We go into May. Now we're almost mid-June, and boom. Finally, it's here. Why? Why is such a delay on this thing? Like, it was so they cut the top. Such. I heard that they delayed the second batch after they put out the first because they weren't happy with the quality control on the legs. Because I know a lot of people had some problems with their the material on their legs, like where if you pose it too much, it'll permanently damage it. So I don't know. That could just be internet hearsay, but or even just sideshow damage control. But I don't know. All I know is it took me 4 extra months to get this thing when a lot of people got this back in February. So I don't know. I was actually hoping to get this thing for my birthday because I had see, I got what 3 Hot Toys in 1 week then, I think. Because I got the Star-Lord Deluxe, and then I got the Rocket Deluxe, and what else did I? It may have been the homemade suit. I think I got all those really back to back to back, and I had set this up to where I was getting that around the same time too. And no, it didn't happen. But anyways, this box is fucking beautiful. Look at, it says Deluxe version. So I'm just going ahead and bring you guys in close, so we get a good look at this box. Yeah. So yeah, we see the Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man 1/6 scale collectible figure MMS 426 Deluxe version. And I think from what I've seen that the standard version has a different pose on the front of the box, so that's how you can tell. I mean, like, even though it says Deluxe version down here, well, that's cool that it has a special box, you know. And this thing looks amazing. Just like looking through the plastic. That's Spider-Man right there. Now, hey, look, it's the spider signal. You only get that joke if you've been to Universal Studios. I'm just gonna leave this in here because I don't think this clips into the base or anything like that. And it looks really cool inside there, so may really have no use for it to display. So I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't normally leave things inside packaging, but I'm gonna leave the spider signal there. Okay, so get this bad boy out of here. Ooh, we've got more stuff inside of here. Okay, we've got a clamp tray inside the bottom. This was, I didn't show it. This was in the bottom right here. So this is some of the deluxe version accessories. I'm going to zoom back a little bit. Oh my god, there's so many little pieces and parts with this. This is awesome. So these are it's like the blazer and the hoodie that he comes with. Definitely want to use these for a Peter Parker custom, so that would be really cool. But I'm never going to put them on the Spider-Man figure just because it was a cool look in the movie, but I want a regular Spider-Man, you know, more so than I want this. But definitely got this with a custom in mind, especially along with the extra head in here. So yeah, we'll set the blazer and everything right there to the side. And here we have the rest of the figure. There we go. And there's multiple clamp trays again. Is this in the bottom? No, okay, that's just in the bottom of the first clamp tray. Really confusing looking packaging, but Damn it. Damn it. Is it taped? Did they tape it for once? No, okay, so just really stuck on there. Wait a minute, it's clear all the way through. There's no black on the bottom. What? That's why it looks different. This bottom clown tray is usually black. What? Oh. What? That is a weird observation I don't think anybody's made yet. I don't even know. Whoa, okay. That's interesting. Here we have all his hands right here, which they look really cool. Kind of wish they worked the same way as Amazing Spider-Man 2 hands, where they were magnetic and everything, because that looked really cool and really seamless. But from what I've heard, there's really no problems with this. They kind of fix it with the bulbs joints on this, so we'll see. So I'll set those over there. First off, before I even touch this figure, we're cracking open this instruction booklet, because this is a complicated figure, and I don't want to fuck anything up. Okay, so that is E. We're starting at the wrong spot. Okay, A. Interchangeable heads. See, the two heads can be interchanged onto the figure as shown. Do not excessively pull the collar of the costume, otherwise the costume will be damaged. Okay, so you don't go herking and jerking. Tilt the head sculpt upward before turning it to the preferred position, otherwise it may cause paint fading. They say that with every single figure. I've yet to see that on mine, and I don't do that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just really cautious when turning the head. I don't know. Okay, go to B. Interchangeable eyepieces. 5 eyepieces can be interchangeable. Be carefully when that is wonderful English. Hot Toy strikes again. Be carefully when taking out eyepieces. Do not use excessive force. Okay, so be carefully. Not be careful, be carefully. God, that's great. And they don't come with the little magnetic thing that Deadpool came with, so that kind of sucks. Okay, see the arms. The arms can be raised in the direction and in the direction. Okay, wonderful English. And within 80 degrees as shown. The forearm can be raised up within 90 degrees as shown. Do not excessively pull the sleeves of the costume, otherwise the costume will be damaged. Okay, so be careful when changing the hand pegs. D. Equipping strip of cobweb. 2 web shooters are interchangeable. One of the web shooters is equipped with a slot to insert the strip of cobweb. Web strings and different links are attachable to the hand of web shooters. Insert the indicated strip of cobweb to the slot as shown. Pull the strip down instead of pressing it down as shown. Okay, so pull, don't push. But don't forget to be carefully. God. You think with all the money that Hot Toys makes, as global as they are now, and the zeitgeist it is, nerd culture, they would proofread this and make sure that it's good English when translating it, but you'd be surprised how many mistakes there are inside of these Hot Toys instructions, but nobody ever reads them. That's what I'm here for. Let's see, E. Equipping the web wings. That is a tongue twister if I've ever heard one. The indicated areas in the web wings are equipped with magnetics. Attach the web wings in the correct direction as indicated. Okay, so you do it with a swoop going backwards. Probably never going to do that because I don't like that look. So, it's not my Spider-Man. Hashtag not my Spider-Man. F, leg movement. 90 degrees, 60 degrees for the feet. You got toe articulation. Oh. The legs can be moved to the preferred position within 90 degrees. The feet can be raised within 60. And the forefeet can be raised within 40. Toe articulation is nice. Dynamic figure stand. Follow the steps and attach flexible pulls to the figure holding the clip to the base. Adjust the clip position before tightening the screw as indicated. Complete as shown. Okay. H. Wearing the hoodie and blazer. Only available in Deluxe Edition. Detach the hands and the web shooters. Move the arms backwards and wear the hoodie as shown. Wear the blazer. Attach with the hands as indicated. Complete as shown. Never gonna put that on this figure because, like I said, I want to make a Peter Parker custom out of that. See, caution, do not put the Spider-Man mask and Vulture's helmet onto the head sculpt. Otherwise, the head sculpt may get damaged. I'm sorry, if you try and put the Vulture's helmet on top of the head sculpt, that's not gonna work. I mean, like, if you pop the head off, you can put it on there, but, like, I mean, it won't pop on, it'll just rest on top. But trying to put the actual Spider-Man mask head sculpt inside the Vulture helmet, that's stupid. Why would anybody do that? The Spider logo and indicate parts in the west area of the outfit are non-detachable. Do not try to take them off. Do not get the outfit in touch with sharp objects, fire, or heat-avoid material. Do not excessively bend the arms and legs for long periods of time, otherwise the costume will be damaged. Do not rub, or wipe the body with thinner, benzene, alcohol, or any corrosive materials which could cause damage to the body. Okay, well, I added two because that's proper English, but it said could cause damage to the body. That was my mistake. I didn't even say cause in there at all. I retract that statement, Hardware. I'm sorry. See, do not place or store the magnet parts near battery, computer, credit card, or other electronic devices, as the magnetic field may affect or damage these items. Glad I read those instructions. Okay, so now we're moving on. Wax paper. Oh my god. I really hate our loud ass phone. Anyways, moving on. Where do we start? Let's go with the accessories. Yeah, I don't want to get the figure just yet. This is only in the deluxe edition again, I think. No, this comes with the regular too, the backpack, yeah. So it's mainly just the Blazers and Vulture's helmet, I think, that comes with the deluxe edition. Yes, that is correct. So, yeah, if you get the backpack with the regular one. This is a really nice backpack. I like it a lot. Okay, we'll move that. We'll get out the webs. Same webs that came with the homemade suit. Now my fucking dog is barking. Yeah, oh, this looks nice. The Vulture helmet. That is really weighty. Oh, this is so cool. I really wish they made a full figure of this. You can even kind of see there's like a hole in the top where like they kind of molded where they would put a ball joint. But they didn't. It's like they kind of like filled in a little bit the safe face, like, oh no, we didn't put them. Like, no, what are you talking about? So we got the book here, Science Today, 2nd edition. And yeah, all this stuff is actually legible if you want to zoom in. See, I'm not sure what this is, but it's legible. This little 1/6 scale book is legible. Focus. There you go. Hand pegs. Let's see, they're a weird translucent red. Okay, translucency scares me. Then we got the headphones, which are really cool. Probably would never use this on the figure, but still really cool. Next up, we have is a Peter Parker head sculpt, and it's the exact same one that comes with the homemade suit, except for it's not bloody. So this is like your regular, like, hello, I'm Spider-Man. So we'll stick that back inside of there. Definitely use that for Peter Parker custom. Okay, and here's the unmasked mask. Yeah, this is really cool. I got my homemade, I keep wanting to say homecoming suit, be technically correct, but the homemade suit, I got the him unmasked holding the mask in his hand right now. So I really like that pose of that. It's because I want to show off the bloody head. But this is really cool. It's a nice accessory. What we got here? These are okay. These are alternate wrist shooters because they got the holes in them, so you can put the webs inside. That's really cool. Like, I don't know why we wouldn't just permanently keep those in. Well, I guess if you want some accuracy. Little shoot him a bubber. Web, shoot him. Oh my goodness. And are these in their own separate tray? No, I'm not gonna take these out just yet because I don't want them flying everywhere. But here's all the individual eyes. I'm definitely gonna play with these. These are gonna be really cool. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Just gonna set them right there while I assemble the sand. Okay, it stands in a weird position. Why is the clamp like off, askew? I don't know. It's weird. There we go. You get a little sneak peek. And I will say that these triangle bases right here, or not really triangle, whatever the fuck the shape is. I don't like these because they collect dust like nobody's business. All these little grooves inside of here. Like all my Age of Ultron ones, because I've had these style ones the longest, there's just like dust permanently ingrained in them. No matter how much I wipe, like they always have like a little haze to them. So that sucks. But yeah, I much prefer smooth top bases than like the scratchy bases. But I mean, they do provide texture for your figures to grab onto, so that's a plus, I guess. But like I said, also dust just gets stuck inside of them, especially when you have open air shelves like I do. Like you constantly have to clean. Which I know I should get details. I know. Definitely gotta tighten the screw up on this guy. It's a little shaky. Is that cap on good? Okay. And just go back there. Okay. Now we're finally onto the figure. This feels really cool. I like the way all this material, especially the red part, that feels really nice and textured. Okay, so let's... Okay, I love how they say don't excessively pull, and then they really tightly put these on there. Come on. Okay, well I guess this hand is permanently stuck in plastic now. I hate this. Is the least favorite part about Hot Toys is taking the plastic off the hands and feet, because they always wrap it way too tight and it's just so hard to get off. Ugh, I got so close. There we go. So yeah, if you ever buy if I ever sell some Hot Toys secondhand, just know like you're not gonna get the plastic for the hands because they usually have to rip it off. But I've only sold 2 Hot Toys so far. My Bruce Banner, which I kind of regret, and then my Mind Joker, which I definitely regret. I don't know why I sold that because that's a really cool figure. Didn't get enough love. Ooh, this articulation is nice. Oh, ratchet joints. Oh, that stitch work is terrible. Okay, ugh. Oh, that's always quality. I'm not even gonna complain as long as it doesn't fall apart within the next couple days. Cause that is, I got a smudge back here. But it took me so long to fucking get this figure. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna try and complain. Fuck it. I'm just glad I have this thing. Kind of scared to do articulation because this thing is notorious for being bad. That's worrying me. I mean, I might be able to save that because there's just like that one loose strand right there. So I guess, oh no, there's a little loopy right there. Fuck. I don't know. I'll watch it and see. Oh, he can't touch his head. Ooh, I gotta pose mine. I gotta pose in mine. See, the arms can go out pretty far. Like, you can get him in that fairy pose where you can't even see. I'm so sorry. Where it's like, So yeah, you definitely can get the fairy pose out of it if you want to. If you want to damage your figure, I guess. Is that as far as the arm? Yeah, that's as far as the arm will go. Not as far as I thought it would. Still pretty far, I guess. More than 90. Okay. Yeah, that's oof. 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 You can oof. Look, there's something poking out back here. I would. No. No, thank you. What is that? It's not part of the figure. And I moved it. I moved it away. What the fuck was that? Okay. Yeah. I'm just so scared to touch this thing because all the horror stories I've heard. Oh, that ratchet joy scared the shit out of me. Oh, this thing definitely keeps its memory. I would not. Okay, no, this is not getting bent. I'm going to find a creative pose where I don't really bend these legs. Because that scares the shit out of me. I'm normally happy-go-lucky when it comes to my Hot Toys. Like, I pose like a motherfucker, but no thank you. Not with this thing. Can I at least turn the head? Okay, yeah. Here's the good stuff out of the head. This thing looks visually amazing. That's why I don't want to mess it up. You know, like it just looks so good. And it can be a Civil War figure, it can be a Homecoming figure, and it can also be a Infinity War figure. So, oh man, that toe articulation is nice. Too bad the leg articulation sucks because the pants. Yeah, just the fact that there was something, it was something soft too, but it left a mark when I bent this thing, so, I don't know. Okay, anyways, I'm going to get this guy in a preliminary pose, and I will be right back. Okay, not my final pose, but I just wanted to show you guys I made him dab. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I like it. Alrighty, well here's the pose that I settled on. I wanted to use the replaceable eyes to have like a what the fuck pose, more extreme than this. But I checked the little black things after having them on there for about a minute, and they are damaged. So it was really extreme, like it was been as far as it could go. And they still haven't popped back out. So that sucks. Hopefully with the time it'll do that. I made sure to put the clamp over the little plastic parts, not over the suit, because I noticed it was starting to leave a mark on the suit too. Whatever this suit material is, super thin, and it has a really strict memory. Wherever you pose it, it'll stay there for a long time, if not stay there permanently. The red parts are fine. Like all the red parts, this is like a cloth material. That's fine. It's like mostly with the arms. The only thing you have to worry about is the little black strips up here. But I feel like I kind of got a good enough pose, where he's like, what the fuck, But I don't know. Definitely never gonna get any web slinging poses out of this guy. So. Probably not going to do a review for this just because I don't really have the time, and I don't really, it's a little late on the boat for this one, and I don't feel like fiddling with this thing again. So, just shorthand, if you want to go super poseable Spider-Man and get those awesome web slinging poses, get the homemade suit. That thing is ridiculously poseable, super awesome. Get some great poses with it. Of course, right now I got it in just like it's like, oh, look, he's owning his responsibilities type pose, I like that. I like that a lot. And then here's where he's comical, like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, I just wanted to be as animated and kooky with my Spider-Man as I could, So I'm hoping The new Deadpool figure is a way more posable than this because I got a lot of poses in mind for that one, whenever that comes out next year or whatever. I don't know. But a lot of kooky poses I wanted to do with this that I'm just too scared to. And like if I'd got this figure on time and be fine, like I know if I could get a replacement, I'd be more promiscuous with it, I guess you could say. But I don't know. I wish it was a little bit more posable. You can definitely get some really good dynamic poses out of it without stressing these materials too much, I think. You can kind of scoot it around so it's not as stressed too. But definitely need to watch out for this black stuff here because it gets caught inside the elbow joints inside there. And the red stuff is super thin. I bent the elbow and under my kitchen light I could see the joint through the cloth. So thin material, which I mean, yeah, that keeps it from looking bulky. It's fitted to the body, but it just I would be very wary of this figure for sure. I've heard a lot of people say those concerns, and I usually just stick those to the weights. They'd be like, "Oh, look out for the leather jackets." Well, I've never had any problems out of any of my leather jackets that I've had on any of my figures. Even like the Black Widow up there, like I've never had any problem out of that whatsoever. People's like, "Oh, watch out, it'll keep the memory." Like, that's what they said about that thing, and it's fine. Like, so you see how dynamic of a pose I got here, and I can take that out and it'll go right back. Like, I've done it plenty of times. This, however, so I'm scared of. I don't know what they use, but I'm scared of it. Like, I'll pose the shit out of my Hot Toys. What's the Daredevil over there? Like, people are scared of the Daredevil. I don't care. Like, I'll pose it, I'll push it to its limits, Not this guy. Because it's Spidey. He looks too fucking good. That's the thing. Like, they did a really good job on the visuals. And I feel like I'm being too negative on the materials, but visually, it's perfect. Like, if you want a true de facto version of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, there you go. That's what you get right there. Like, this is his Spider-Man. It's beautiful. I love it. Like I said, you get some really good poses out of it, right? At least not with the legs. But up here, like, you can get the red stuff. You can get some good stuff. Definitely can't do the thing on the box. I mean, you could, but you probably would damage your figure. So, yeah, it's... Like I said, if you want to go super, super crazy posable, get this guy. It's really, really awesome. Maybe it's hard tracking down either one of these at this point. It's doing this thing so late because fucking Sideshow. But, obviously they didn't fix that issue. Like, that is really, really scary, moving that and seeing it just bunch up and not coming back. Like, that scares the shit out of me. It really does. But yeah, like I said, if you can get one or the other, if you're not overly attached to this suit, and like you're dying for those super crazy poses, like you say, well, I gotta have a Wrestling pose out of my Spider-Man, I gotta have a crouch pose out of my Spider-Man, go with this one. That's what that's for. But if you just want the look of the spider suit, here you go. This is what you get right here. This thing is just really nicely detailed. I mean, look at that. Like, what the fuck? I love this pose. I really do. I wish it was more extreme. I managed to get a picture of it, not with this camera, but with my phone. I might sneak it in here at the end. But, I managed to get a picture of what it was like really, really... And I had him dabbing, too. I had a picture of him dabbing, so... that pose actually wouldn't be too bad to do on the arms. I don't know it would yet, because this elbow would be super mint. But... yeah, the dabbing pose looked really fun. But it looks like this is askew, and I think it's just... yeah, okay, it was just the material. I was worried like they put that on wrong. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, I guess. Super, super late, thanks to Sideshow. My Skype is going like crazy. Thanks, Rob. I know he's going to watch this, because he's really interested in this figure. And I know I'm really being kind of negative over the materials. And that's just something I have to hammer home. You cannot do the super dynamic poses with this guy. This is fine. Like, you can do this, it's fine. Just don't mess with these too much. Don't. But this is the articulated part. Just imagine this is the articulated part. Waist down, he's a statue. There you go. I mean, like, look at the rest of my poses. Like, I don't get super, super crazy for my shelf poses. But, like, when I take some photos, I like to get some really dynamic photos, you know? But, I don't want to risk it with this guy. Because it just looks so good. That's the thing. Like, if it was this suit made out of this material, I would push it. But, it's this iconic, beautiful, perfect suit. And I've so long wanted a Hot Toys Spider-Man that I don't want to mess with it. Because I don't know if we're ever going to get the suit again. You know, I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it. But it looks great together. I kind of got my Tony Stark over here too. It's kind of like a Iron Man shelf, sort of, because I don't really have anything else to go with it. And I'm doing 3, 3, 3. 3, there's an empty spot there, but then I got 4 on that one. But that's just the current setup I'm rocking on here. And of course, when I get Yondu, I'm gonna have to change this up again. I'll probably change this up and put make a generic Marvel shelf. Probably, maybe move him with my Avengers stuff. Like, maybe move him with the Age of Ultrons, and move him in like the generic one. And I don't know. This is years in advance. Random face hugger on the shelf, by the way. Also, I changed my 3 zeros around a little bit, and I really like the way that second shelf looks. That looks really cool. I still gotta get the Michonne and Daryl and about to come out, I think, and I got the Negan. Well, I don't have the Negan. I gotta get the Negan. I mean, my love for the show has waned. I didn't watch the second half of this video. This is Spider-Man review. What am I talking about? Walking Dead. Anyways. It's a really cool figure. If you can get it, and you're not worried about not being able to do dynamic poses, that's fine. Because it looks beautiful. Visually, it's beautiful. It goes with 3 separate movies, like I said. Civil War, Homecoming, and Infinity War. So yeah. It's just, this material right here. I don't know what this is. And the black stuff on the arms. That stuff scares shit out of me, because like it's these little fine details, and if it crinkles, it fucks up the look. You know, I don't want that. I want it to look pristine. So, like I said, you can pose it. You just move the cloth around and get it fine. You can probably even move the cloth around. I just haven't fooled with that. I'm too scared to fool with that, honestly. But you probably could mess with it and get some good leg poses out of it too. But yeah, this is just what I felt comfortable doing with, and this is the pose I had in mind for it. So. There we go. Because, like, when I think Spider-Man, I think of being like a PG-13 Deadpool, you know, where he's jokey and funny. I don't really want him in the web-slinging pose, you know. So, yeah, there we go. That's what I like. I like that. It's like, come on, what are you doing? Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. This is overly long, ranted a bunch, but hey, I haven't made one in 3 weeks. So, side note, tonight I'm going to order 1, possibly 2 Hot Toys from a line I said I was going to skip. Something that people have asked about me in the comments. A lot. Like, hey, are you going to get these figures? Are you going to get these figures? This figure is really cool. It's Hot Toys' best tailoring work. Are you going to get this figure? Particularly Lycan of the Underworld. He's asked me quite a lot about one figure from this line. It's like, hey man, are you ever going to get this? It's like, it's really good, you should get it. And I found the whole line pretty cheap, so I'm not going to say where, because I don't want you guys scalping, going under the radar and scalping me, because I've said that before, and then somebody goes and gets the deal. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to get the ones that I really, really want first, and then I'll say, hey, I got these from here. Anyways, that's going to be it from this, for this video. If anybody can guess what that line is down below, let me know. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.